Michael Olise's rise to the top of European football feels almost effortless on the surface, but beneath the smooth dribbles and creative flashes lies a journey shaped by patience, cultural depth, and relentless refinement. Born on December 12, 2001 in White City, Greater London, and raised in Hayes, Olise grew up at the crossroads of multiple identities. With a Nigerian father and a French-Algerian mother, his upbringing was infused with a blend of cultures that would later reflect in his adaptable mindset and expressive style on the pitch. He has often spoken about feeling enriched by these four connections: England, France, Algeria, and Nigeria, describing them as different pieces that together make him whole. As of today, Michael Olise's estimated net worth is $20 million, built from lucrative club contracts, performance bonuses, endorsements, and his high-profile transfer to Bayern Munich. His move to one of Europe's most powerful clubs significantly elevated both his salary and global market value. From a young age, football was clearly his language of expression. Olise's earliest steps in the game were taken at Hayes and Yeding, where he joined as a 6-year-old. Even then, his technical comfort and confidence on the ball stood out. Those traits soon earned him places in some of England's most competitive academies. He passed through the youth systems of Chelsea, Arsenal, and Manchester City, experiences that exposed him to elite coaching but also taught him resilience. Spending 7 formative years at Chelsea before being released at 14 was a defining moment, one that forced him to mature quickly and sharpen his sense of self-belief. That turning point eventually led him to Reading, where his career truly began to take shape. In 2018, he entered Reading's academy on a scholarship, and within months he was knocking on the door of senior football. His professional debut came in March 2019 in the Championship, a tough environment for a teenager to find his footing. While goals were initially scarce, Olise's vision, passing range, and composure marked him out as a player with rare potential. Reading showed faith in him by offering a professional contract later that year, and that trust paid off handsomely. The 2020-21 season became his breakthrough. Operating with freedom and growing authority, Olise emerged as one of the most exciting young players in the Championship. He combined elegant ball control with an eye for the decisive moment, regularly unlocking defenses with through balls or curling strikes from distance. By the end of the campaign, his influence was undeniable. He was crowned EFL Young Player of the Season, an accolade that confirmed his status as one of the brightest prospects in English football and attracted attention from the Premier League. Crystal Palace moved swiftly in the summer of 2021, activating his release clause and handing him a long-term contract. For Olise, the move represented a leap into the spotlight. The Premier League is unforgiving, especially for young creators, but he adapted quickly. His debut season was marked by flashes of brilliance, moments where his confidence and flair cut through established defenses. His first Premier League goal, scored against Leicester City, made him the club's youngest league scorer in decades and announced his arrival to a wider audience. Over the next 2 seasons, Olise evolved from a promising talent into Palace's creative heartbeat. He developed a strong on-field understanding with teammates like Ebereki Eze, forming a partnership that became one of the most entertaining in the league. His 2022-23 campaign was particularly impressive, highlighted by a record-setting performance in which he assisted 3 goals from open play in a single match. By season's end, he had reached double figures for assists, a feat no Palace player had achieved before in the Premier League era. Injuries briefly disrupted his momentum during the 2023-24 season, most notably a serious hamstring issue that halted his rhythm just as his form was peaking. Yet his response to adversity revealed another layer of his character. Returning stronger and sharper, Olise finished the season with outstanding efficiency, contributing goals and assists despite limited appearances. Under new management, his role expanded, and his influence grew. The football world took notice, with top clubs across England circling. Ultimately, it was Bayern Munich who secured his signature. The move to Germany in July 2024 marked a defining chapter in his career. Joining a club synonymous with dominance and expectation, Olise faced the challenge of proving himself on an even bigger stage. He embraced it immediately. From his debut, where he registered an assist within minutes, it was clear he belonged at that level. His first Bundesliga goals followed swiftly, as did standout performances in the Champions League, where his composure and creativity shone against elite opposition. Olise's debut season in Munich was nothing short of remarkable. Finishing as the Bundesliga's top assist provider while also contributing double-digit goals, he became central to Bayern's attacking identity. His ability to glide past defenders, operate intelligently in the right half space, and deliver precise final balls made him indispensable. Individual recognition followed, including Rookie of the Season and selection in the league's Team of the Season, cementing his reputation as one of Europe's premier wide players. On the international stage, Olise's journey mirrored his club progression. Eligible to represent 4 nations, his decision to commit to France was driven by a lifelong connection and childhood dream. He represented France at youth levels before stepping onto the Olympic stage in Paris in 2024. There, he played a starring role, contributing goals and assists as France claimed the silver medal. His performances demonstrated maturity and leadership, qualities that carried into his senior international career. His senior debut for France later that year was another milestone. While early appearances were about adaptation, he soon began to leave his mark, scoring important goals in high-pressure fixtures. His ability to rise in decisive moments reinforced the sense that France had secured a long-term asset, one capable of shaping matches at the highest level. Stylistically, Olise is defined by elegance and intelligence rather than sheer physicality. He thrives between the lines, where his close control and awareness allow him to dictate tempo and unlock compact defenses. Agile and quick off the mark, he can change direction effortlessly, making him dangerous in tight spaces. His passing range is equally impressive, capable of subtle through balls or sweeping switches that stretch opposition shape. Growing up admiring players like Neymar, he absorbed the value of creativity and expression, while developing his own balanced, efficient approach. Off the pitch, Olise is known for his reserved and grounded personality. He avoids unnecessary attention, preferring to let his football speak for him. Family remains central to his life, and he shares a close bond with his younger brother Richard, who is also pursuing a football career. This supportive environment has helped him maintain focus amid rising fame. Michael Olise tends to keep his romantic life private. As of recent years, he has been linked to a girlfriend, though he has chosen not to publicly disclose many details about the relationship. This discretion aligns with his overall approach to life away from football, where he values normalcy, privacy, and balance despite his growing celebrity. As his career continues to ascend, Olise represents a modern footballer shaped by multicultural roots, elite training, and quiet determination. From academy setbacks to continental success, his story is one of steady progression rather than sudden explosion. Now established at Bayern Munich and within the French national setup, he stands not just as one of the best wingers of his generation, but as a player whose prime years still lie ahead, promising even greater achievements on the world stage. And with that, thanks for watching. Give us a like, share with friends, and please subscribe.